The Arts and Culture Trust is an arts and culture organisation based in Johannesburg, and we are a national organisation functioning all across the country, servicing all disciplines of arts and culture. Established in 1994 at the dawn of democracy, the Arts and Culture Trust is one of South Africa's oldest funding bodies, independent of government. And yeah, soon we'll be celebrating our 30th celebration. And really what we aim to do is to bring cohesion to the sector. Traditionally it used to be, and historically it used to be through a grant-based system and the allocation of grants, but we've kind of flipped that on its head post-COVID with a new strategy, really looking at how the arts sector, arts practitioners can become sustainable in their arts practice by looking at the entrepreneurial and business aspects of it, the training and mentorship aspects needed to really build brands, businesses and connections that can generate income and livelihoods in a more kind of self-generated capacity. Instead of sitting and waiting for that grant, what is it that I can do with the community around me to really self-mobilize and push forward my agenda in the arts and culture sector. So in 2019 we did a roadshow for the organisation to really get on the ground and find out what it is that artists are needing. You know, money is always and has always been an issue for the arts sector, but it really was about people wanting to mobilize themselves, train up professionally and be able to, you know, take direction without waiting for things to happen. And I think that that's a really big shift that we've made to go, here are the tools, here are the resources, and at times here are the investment opportunities for you to actually do that. The grant dependency is not a great situation for an artist to be in, and it's actually, I think, hampered the sector from growing in a more dynamic and engaged way. So we've stepped bravely away from that and from what felt safe and really gone, okay, let's challenge ourselves and really understand what it is that people want. And I think what all people want is dignity. They want to have a job. They want to be able to, you know, self-sustain. And artists are not in that category. So how do we engage people so that they can become self-sustaining? The reality of that is slow, that mind shift that needs to happen from waiting for a grant to actually engaging in the work that it takes to run a business. What's become sustainable is something that takes a lot of attention and care and conversation and engagement. So we've actively rearranged our programs and put them together in a way where, for example, Thuthukisani, the artist can only receive an investment once they've completed the training, once they've reproduced their project plans with that training in mind and with that refocusing and mentoring in mind. And only then, if there's viability there, will they be invested in. And we do this for a reason, because if a project is viable, it will create employment and activity around it. So specifically with Thuthukisani, we've had the second kind of rollout of this program. We're doing it in 3 batches, and this modular approach is exactly because we want to apply the learnings that come out of it and really improve on that, so that, you know, in year 2 or 3 we have a program that is absolutely effective. The online training for this group has been a lot more effective than the previous group. The previous group we tried pre-recorded lessons with facilitators that kind of speak to that, but the recordings are kind of lifeless, and I think people are very drained, screen drained. So even though this was still on Zoom and on screen, I think that one-on-one interaction with the mentors and the facilitators is really what's needed.
For more stories like these, go to www.social-tv.co.za, subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on our social mediums.